Where Hammers Walk podcast. Uncut. Introducing your presenter, the one, the only, Andrew.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Where Hammers Walk. Today I've got my co-hosts with me again. We've got Billy and Sam and the special VIP, special guest. We have Ben. How you doing, lads?
Ben's definitely special.
Well, thank you for the music. Introduction.
I can play you some music if you want, mate.
That's
Simply
it.
the best.
I'm forever blowing bubbles.
Right, so after the game, what did everyone think? I'll go for Sam first. What did you think about the game, the lineups, and everything in between?
Excellent. For once in our lives, it was actually excellent. The starting lineup, perfect. Don't change their winning team. Why so? You could say maybe due for Skulls, but why would you take out Skulls right now? He's just on form, ain't he? And for first half, was the best half of football I've seen. Even though I watched it about an hour late, but it was the best first half I've ever seen.
An hour late is
yeah, exactly. But second half,
Go on, Bill.
it did die down.
Oh, go on. Sorry, Sam. Sorry, mate.
Don't worry. Second half died down a bit, but no, we got the win and a very well deserved win.
Yeah. Go on, Bill. What did you think?
Well, what I thought of that match was absolutely outstanding. Had a performed since the QPR game. It's been an absolute miracle. Do you know what I mean? Who would have thought after the QPR game we would have beaten Spurs? You know, who would have thought that we would have beaten Sunderland? Like they're quite high up. Do you know what I mean? They're playing good football.
Mm-hmm.
They're undefeated at home, so they come to us, you know, high on confidence. And we went out there. And, I'm not being funny. We bossed it. We bossed it. So yeah, like I'm a happy hammer this week and last week, and I hope for many weeks to come.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Ben, we'll come to you, VIP. What did you think?
Well, I tell you, it was as good as new. That team. I mean, just going into it, it might have been high octave nerves where people were worrying that it was our last summer in the Premier League. But obviously, I think that this is Nuno's Waterloo, and I think that goal by Mateus Fernandez side was just bang on what we needed. You know,
season.
It's a goal.
He must have a lot of belief to be want to kick a ball from there and feel that it's going to hit the back of the net. He must have.
He tried it again at the end as well.
You know, he's got some balls on him. He's got some balls on him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
and it paid off. It paid a lot. What a goal! What a goal!
I mean, I just think that the winner takes it all at the end of the time, and it was such a great game for everyone.
It was.
Well,
It was. Apart from Sunderland, no, exactly. But then, to be honest, there's just one thing. What sort of ruined it was that goal. I felt like we needed that clean sheet. We should have got that clean sheet, and Bill would be loving it, rubbing his hands to blame Mavropanos, and I do blame Mavropanos. He should have followed his man.
No. Mavropanos wasn't in the wrong. It was Todibo that was in the wrong, because Todibo went too far left, left a massive gap, and Mavropanos didn't know whether to come, go, didn't know, right?
To be honest, I think it was all three.
Yeah, but if Todibo's pulling over to the left, that defence line is going to come over to try and cover what Todibo should be covering, right?
But then would you say
he should have gone?
Should have been more
should have come
with
up?
him.
At the end of the day,
but it was
one goal. We got the 3 points. That's all we needed. We've done the job. Like literally got the job done in the first half. We switched off, obviously for one goal, but they held out. Do you know what I mean? That's all that
I was
matters.
just
No.
it's like slipping through my fingers. It was just a bit of a weak moment for us there, but at the end of the time, it was still, you know, 3 points at the end of the day,
And that is it.
and that
Oh
was
yeah.
me.
Don't
It,
don't put
that's
don't
all
put a
that matters.
positive down. Right? At the end of the day,
Oh no,
you've got to
I'm not.
remember, right, these games that we are winning, we wasn't winning at the beginning of the season. You know, we've
No,
already played this.
no.
Right? Hang on a minute, right, boys. I've got to tell you something now. Sorry. I,
Hello,
I,
Cap.
I'm, that's the second time tonight has done that. Right, so I don't know if Andy let this one slip or not, right? And I don't know if you know, Sam, right? But Sunderland was the first ever podcast that Andy ever done.
Yeah, I know.
There goes the other one.
I remember seeing it.
Hmm. Right, and
Yeah.
I remember Andy saying, "Yeah, I think we've got real good chance, real good chance. I think, I
Yeah.
think, I think we're gonna do Sunderland like," and then they smashed us. And then
Yeah,
he
and
was,
then they smashed us.
I bet he
Truth
was
of that.
thinking, "Oh no, I shouldn't have said that." Now I'm all on
Talking
the
of
internet.
that, I got my prediction right fist last week. I said 3-1.
But then, to be honest, on that podcast, I
Me
said
and
we
you
was
did.
going to do
Me
them
and you
3-1.
Me and you went through one.
But it was the wrong game. Wrong game. They done us before we done them. But, no, everyone actually played a part. There was no downer on that game. It was
No.
just as good as the Spurs game. High intensity, following up on everything. Like,
I,
what else could we ask for?
I've got
Well, I mean, that's just the name of the game. That is.
go on, Ben. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Go on, Ben.
No, sorry. I was just saying that's just the name of the game. No?
Exactly. Go on, Bill. What was you going to say?
All I was going to say was that, you know, like, this is going back a few weeks now, right? When you put Somerville down, saying that Syed Benrahma is a better player than Somerville, right?
I wasn't the only one on the podcasts.
You
On West
tell
Ham
me, right? But
podcasts,
hang on a
a
minute.
lot of people were saying he was
I
crap.
understand that, right? But I had belief in him. I knew that bloke had something special in him, right? There was just something. When you watch him play, yeah, he takes strides and strides with ease, with absolute ease, right? He takes players on, right? They're the sort of players that you want playing week in, week out, at the top of their strength to pull you through
He's a bit
something
of a
like this.
confidence player,
And,
though, isn't he?
and exactly. And do you know what, right? Like when now he's hitting, he never scores with his head. He never ever scores with his head. And he's now, you know, he's got the confidence in himself to be able to go up there and nod it in. Easy money.
But that's not the only player, though. Because, like you said, Fernandez got the confidence to hit it from there. He
Mhm.
done it twice, and he hit the bar on the second time. That could have easily gone in.
I,
You got Somerville,
Berlin.
you've got Tatty and Pablo. They fit in straight away.
that's what I
They have
said to
starting
you.
lineup every
That's what I
time.
said to you. That's what I said to you about, like, obviously what they do with the, like, off the ball. What they've brought is high energy to the game.
Mhm.
Tatty has been absolutely brilliant. You know, he's just bossing the top line. Do you know what I mean? And having them
I
two,
think we
having them
saw
up
that.
there. But the two people that I would have mentioned as well is Souček and Fernandez. Right, they covered a lot of distance in that game against Sunderland. They covered a lot of distance, and they're bossing that midfield. Right, and if you notice that our back line is not being attacked as much, with all of the midfield and all of the up fronters all working together to press higher up the field. When it comes to being in defence, they haven't got that pressure. They haven't got the stress of, oh, we've got constant balls coming at us, because they've got a defensive midfield, like, sort of cover. Do you know what I mean? An extra cover. So it's like a safety blanket. You know, so
I was
I
going to
must
say,
admit,
it looks like you're going into the light, mate. Like, it was getting brighter and brighter as you was talking. Like, he's an angel.
I'm an angel. That's it.
But no, literally, I think that game, if we keep playing, so we all know Forest won 2-0 today. We're back at 5 points adrift to them. If Leeds lose tomorrow, then they're on the same points as them. So it could either be a three-way battle at this point. So I ain't gonna write them off if we keep playing like
Crystal Palace is on the
this.
way down.
We are.
Crystal Palace is on the way down.
What's that?
Crystal Palace
Yeah,
is on the way
yeah,
down.
they're
Don't
losing
know more.
confidence, and I think that's all. And I think that's all because they're losing their best players and their manager at the end of the season.
I hope they don't get
You know,
relegated.
we are still in it. We are still in this. I know before Christmas we were saying we was going down, but we can only judge what was in front of us, and it was a pile of crap. But now,
problem was-
since
if you go over these videos, right, all these videos that we're doing, right, following them every game, right, and you see from when we first started to now how we was like, oh, what are we going to talk about on the podcast? Now we've got loads of things to talk about on the podcast. Do you know how
Yep.
it's changed within a couple of months? And
Yeah.
do you know what? All them people that were putting Nuno down saying, he's not right for the job, he's not right for the job. That bloke is right for the job. He just needed to have a couple of people that come in that had the belief in the manager and showed that, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking
But
about.
again, like you were saying last week, this assistant manager has come in and we have looked really good. And he's an attacking, and this is what's improved our attacking.
Yeah,
I
love it.
Yeah,
The only
it's
thing I'm
just
worried
brilliant.
about.
Like,
The only thing I'm worried about is that we've left ourselves too much work to do. Having that points difference, 5-7 points, and it says today that we won yesterday, but because Notts Forest won, we're still in the same position. We still got
yeah, I get that.
that.
But then when we
You don't
play
have to
Chelsea
believe
next
it
week,
now,
if we
5
get
points.
anything from that Chelsea game, you know what I mean? That's them. They've got to go to Chelsea and get them that result as well. We might be in the same position at the moment.
That we might actually nick a win against Chelsea. I reckon that'd be a 2-1 win.
I mean, I do.
I like you, Ben.
I've got belief in them. You
Yeah,
know.
thank you.
I've got the belief for thingy. Like coming into this, I was
I mean,
a
I
bit
still have faith in
optimistic.
I have, mate.
I was a bit optimistic going in the Sunderland game because obviously you want to see them perform how they did last week, but could we actually back it up? And we have. You know, I keep saying about winning mentality, but they've actually reminded themselves how to win. You know, Nuno, we all right. Halfway through second half, we went a bit defensive after the goal, but you know, we wanted. I wanted to see sort of more. You know, if Tatty come back into a Pablo position and then Wilson going up front, it's still a bit more attacking. You know, you've still got them two running up.
If we was 3 ahead, all you want to do is protect the figure. But then saying that, the best form of defence is to attack because
It's
it's
attack.
not sitting
Yeah.
around the goal. I understand
Yeah,
that.
the
but
only
you
thing
don't want to unnecessarily lose the ball.
No, but
I
the
mean,
only
that's
thing I
it.
would like to see more is diagonal balls from the so Wan-Bissaka, Juve, for Skulls. I want to see diagonal balls to Bowen or Somerville because they're always open. You have a look when that ball gets to the halfway line and they're on one side, they're open over there, and it's not just Somerville, it's that wing back as well. So Skulls was up with Somerville, Wan-Bissaka was up with thingy, so they could still play, you know. But
you know
this
what,
is
I
what.
take my hat off to that lad. Skulls.
Which
I
one?
mean, I
Skulls?
reckon
Skulls. Like
I do reckon we should have someone like Hernandez back in here. Remember the Mexican striker?
Yeah.
He used to
Javi
get in the box.
Hernandez.
You used to put on your white sombrero and everyone had a white party. We need a player like that to get into the box.
Yeah, no,
A
it is.
poster.
It is. We need one. But then, to be honest, I think
I
Tatty
mean, I
will
do
be
have a
that.
dream of West Ham playing better.
Yeah. But then we didn't get in
You just need
Europe
to
with
take a chance.
Hernandez. We had Schumacher instead.
problem was
Oh,
we always
yeah.
used Chesrito in the wrong place. We kept playing him out of wing, didn't we? More.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was more embarrassing when I kissed the teacher than having Samaka up front.
I hope she was good looking, mate.
He said it was cute.
I didn't want to judge, you know, but no, right. Chelsea. We'll get on to the Chelsea game. How do you think we're going to fare up? And I'll let Ben answer this one first.
Oh, sorry, bear with me. Someone's just at the door.
Oh, okay, no worries. He's saved by the bell. So I'll go. I'll go to Sam. What do you think we're going to do about Chelsea?
More confident than I would have been 3-4 weeks ago, but
Yeah,
Chelsea won again today, didn't they? 2-0?
Yeah, they won.
yeah, for 3-1,
3-1 at the end.
3-0.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, Chelsea
Wait, sorry.
looking better than they were a couple of weeks ago also. But yeah, I think a few Chelsea mates, they're still not confident with them, but I don't know. Is it Upton Park, Stamford Bridge, or London Stadium?
I hope it's not at Upton Park, mate. What is it? Playing in the flats? Game of FIFA, are we?
I'll go back and
They've
hold
still got the
those,
sense. They've still got the sense.
I mean, if it's
You're right.
for the night,
Just put some t-shirts down.
No, I reckon it'd be a draw, maybe. I got a feeling it could be a draw.
Someone's at the door, but he had to change his shirt. Go on, we'll go back to Ben. Was that the delivery?
nothing know you talk to me like this.
Go on, what do you think about the Chelsea game, mate?
Well, what can I say? I mean, I think it's going to be a hard game. It's going to be one where you just have to carry on. Just don't shut me down. You know, you have to, treat it like a valuable game. Just, we can't give up points these days, now can we? I mean, we're just, what, 5 points away?
Mm.
So it's just, it's one of those where it's just one of us is going to have to push forward for it.
Yeah. See, to be honest, like Chelsea's a good team though. Like they're probably finding their way, but it's a London derby again,
I was
and we
about to
always
say
show up for a London derby. You know what I mean? Go on, Bill. Let's have your say on the Chelsea game. What do you thinking?
To be honest, with what I've seen over the last few weeks, I think that we've got the fight in us to, possibly nick it at the end. I'll probably say that is going to be a draw because we are both obviously going to be fighting for it. They're going to want to impress their new manager. Obviously, I've read that he's bringing people from the firing squad back into the starting lineup to try and get them pushed out for loans, which, by the sounds of it, we're after that Alex Disasi, is it? He brought him back into he brought him back into the team to try and get the shit out, and I think he's been offered to us, which maybe we want to look at, keep an eye on. So I don't know. I'm going to say a draw, but I'd love a win.
Oh, Gonk's back. Hello, Gonk.
Stop playing with your
What
toys.
I'm thinking is.
Collectible.
We love a good old collectible toy.
Yeah.
But no,
You're laughing.
Chelsea's going to try and be pushing for these Europe spots. They're in Europa, is it? Europa? Yeah, they're in Europa spot right now. They're 5th. So they want to be getting into the top 4.
Now, could still
only
get Champions League, though. 5th.
Yeah,
If,
exactly.
Spain
They're,
qualify.
I mean,
only,
Chelsea
they're
will
only 1
definitely
point
stay
behind Man United.
that Champions League spot.
Yeah, they're only 1 point behind Man United. So they are going to be fighting for it. But yeah, it is what it is. Right, we'll go for score predictions, and we'll get the first one from Ben, and we'll go around that way. Yeah, go on, Ben. Score prediction for Chelsea.
I reckon maybe a 2-2 draw. I reckon
2-2 draw.
They're both full of spirit.
Bill?
2-1.
2-1.
Pablo
Sam?
to score. Pablo to score.
I'm confused with you, Bill. You said a draw a minute ago. Now you're going win.
No, I want us to win 2-1, but I feel that it's going to be a draw. So I'm being positive.
Well, I was gonna go 2-2, but I'm gonna go.
Can't go with your brother though, can you? Like...
No, exactly. What you did last week, but
Yep.
no, I'm gonna go 1-1.
Oh, that was going to be my scoreline.
You're not doing.
I'm going to go 1-0 West Ham. There we go. Right, we're going to end it there this week. And keep a lookout for Sam's quiz on Thursday. We've got Bill asking the questions and Sam answering. It is going to be a classic. So keep an eye out for that one.
Just quickly, I just wanted to obviously give that. Sorry.
Hello, Cap.
I just wanted to give that bloke a call out. Hang on 2 seconds. Let me just get it up. I should have had this ready.
He's pointing for time, and now he's wasting time. Oh, Flossie's back.
Here for you, Andy.
Yeah, you're gonna have to edit this out.
No editing required.
So I want to obviously give a shout out to West Ham with Baby J. Go over to his thingy, watch his videos. Follow his posts and stuff like that. Very nice bloke. Go follow him.
Yeah, give him a subscribe, follow him, give everything. That is the end of this one. So, yeah, subscribe and like and hit the bell on thingy. We have got Insta as well as TikTok as well. So follow us in all three. The only thing left to say is, come on, you Irons.
Come on,
You Irons.
Yes.
Where Hammers Walk Podcast. Uncut.